came out and I reached for my suitcase trying to find my underwear, but I couldn't find my underwear. I didn't panic. I'm a typical man, I can't find most things anyway. And I merely hollered at my wife and said, "Hey, Debbie!" She goes, "What?" I said, "Where's my underwear?" She said, "Oh, it's right in front of your face." You ever have this conversation? I said, "I can't find it." She goes, "Oh, for crying out loud." So she comes out, she starts flipping through the suitcase. Pretty soon she starts giggling, and I thought, oh no. She says, "I guess I forgot him." No!
Mark, thanks a lot for your fabulous speech. Would you summarize the key messages of your speech for our listeners?
It's very simple. Men and women think very differently from each other. They get mad at each other because they expect them to respond in a certain way. Women get mad at men because they don't understand that we think differently than them. They assume because we're evil or something, bad heart, but it's not. We just think differently than women. And the same thing with men. Men don't understand women, back and forth. So I don't try to change people. I just try people to understand each other. Because if you'll understand each other and help understand each other, it changes everything. The reality is if you get what you need from somebody else, it's impossible for you not to be happy. The same for the other person. But that rarely happens if the other person is always expecting you to be like them. That's where we get ourselves in a lot of trouble. To think a certain way. Men generally tend to think a certain way, but they don't all think that way. Okay, don't have a cow, just interpolate through your own relationship. Part of the fun of this is trying to figure out where you fit, because there's always exceptions. I remember when I was first studying this stuff, it really disturbed me. I thought, oh man, I'm a woman. You know, but everybody's different. So there's always exceptions in different areas. I will say this, that if a woman tends to think more like a man in a certain area, take it to the bank. In that area, they'll think more like a woman. You almost never see couples thinking exactly the same. It's strange. It's like opposites just drawn to each other. And then we get married, and the fundamental argument in every marriage is basically one argument. Why can't you be more like me? You know, I'm fabulous. You are clearly mentally ill.
And what should do men better?
What's that?
What should do men better?
What should we do better?
Yes.
Explain ourselves.
And what should women do better?
They should understand that men are not like women. Between the two, it's women who are the most frustrated. 80% of all divorces are filed by women. They've had up to here. They're so angry, they're frustrated. I don't understand him. Why doesn't he do this? How come he doesn't? It's not because we're evil. It's just we're men. So I try to explain men to women. When they understand it, because the women have all the power. But once they understand it and have the right ability to use that power, it makes a big difference.
Thanks a lot, Mark.
Thank you very much. God bless. She's just giving you the opportunity to explain whatever stupid thing it was you just did. But you have to be very careful in the explanation, because it will most likely be followed by a sigh, which will lead to an argument about nothing. And then you ain't going to have sex again for at least 5 minutes.